What's going on, Born for Sports? It's week 10 in the NFL. Giants, Cowboys. Well, we all know the news this week. It came official after last week's embarrassing performance and terrible injury news to Daniel Jones. He's out for the season, torn ACL, and injury like that. It's tough to come back from, but I'm sure it'll take him a while, but he will be ready sometime next season, whether it's on the Giants, whether it's on another team, most likely the Giants, I would say. The question will be, though, will there be another starting quarterback here when he does able to become available to return? A lot of talk about, and basically it's tank season. Let's not even sugarcoat it. It is tank season. The Giants are going nowhere fast. They're currently third overall in the draft order with a tough schedule in the second half. It looks like it's going to be a long 9-game slog to get to the finish line, and the Giants will be looking at quarterbacks in the top of the draft this year. We'll see how those things happen and, you know, what strategy they will have in the offseason, but that's a story for another day. Best of luck to Daniel Jones with his recovery time. You know, I hope he's able to resume his career because, listen, I've been critical of him on this channel about his play as a Giant, but one thing I don't wish is injuries on players, so I hope he gets his stuff together and he comes back, and resume his career. But a lot of news this week as far as Xavier McKinney as well, and I'm sorry to say it, it's time for him to go. If I was the Giants, I'd suspend him with those comments that he made after the game about how, the coaches ain't listening to the players and all of this nonsense that was since then refuted by players on the team, basically saying that they don't agree with it, and coaching staff having a talking to him. Honestly, it just felt like a temper tantrum to me. You know, it felt like a temper tantrum to me, frustration of losing, and he just wanted to shift blame. And to me, that's not leadership. Xavier's had a little bit of a tough time with his comments, keeping things in house and all of that. So I don't think he will be a Giant next year. I think they'll most likely let him leave. I think if this happened a week later, a week before the trade deadline, he'd be gone by now. And if I'm the New York Giants, if I'm Brian Dable, I think you have to discipline him and maybe sit him out this game, or maybe give him a half or something, because, you know, him attacking the coaches and causing problems like that, that's not leadership. You're supposed to be a team captain. And, you know, and maybe that's part of the problem, is too many captains anointed on this team, but he's supposed to be one of them, and that ain't it. So that's something to monitor in tomorrow's game. As far as the game goes, Tommy DeVito will get his start, his first career start, I think. First career start against the Dallas Cowboys, that vaunted Dallas Cowboy defense. It's going to be ugly, man. I have no expectations for this game. It's going to be ugly. It's in Dallas. Dallas is coming off a tough loss to Philly. They're going to be ready to go. When we had Daniel Jones starting in this for the team, we got shut out 40-0 at home. We got demolished that game. So tough to see a light at the end of this tunnel, thinking that they're going to be winning this game. I don't see it. You know, I don't see them winning many games in the second half, but definitely not this one. I do not see it. Dallas is going to be ready to go. They starting to get their stuff together. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe the defense will keep us in this game. They'll give us a good effort, but offensively, it's just been terrible all year, no matter who's playing quarterback. And, Tommy DeVito is an undrafted rookie free agent for a reason. It's going to be tough sledding for him, So let's see if we can get a little competition. I saw the spread, 17.5-point favorite. That tells you all you need to know. I mean, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. If the Giants even cover that spread, it would be amazing. So I just think we're just facing a buzzsaw tomorrow coming off. Maybe if the Cowboys are coming off a win, we might sneak them a little bit, hang around in the game, and have a chance to steal one, because we all know they can actually once in a while throw a dud out there. They lost to Arizona without Kyler Murray this year. So at the end of the day, I just think it's not going to happen. It's a buzzsaw tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully the defense will continue to develop. I love the way Okereke and McFadden have been playing in the middle. Defense, we might even have an Azeez Ojulari sighting. Hopefully he can make it through the game. But that's a story for another day with his injury-prone ass. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I just think it's going to be a tough one for the Giants, and it won't be a lot of winnable games left on the schedule, but we'll see what happens. Always Big Blue all the time, man. We ride or die. That's how we do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go Giants.